wanted to talk to you guys today about loneliness. I think it's really important that we discuss this, that we do whatever it is possible when loneliness crops up, which it does for most of us. You know, we need to be able to combat it somehow, right? As seniors, it is difficult. Our families, you know, they are busy. I know I have 4 grown children. They are very busy. They all have a life. They all have kids, you know. Even my grandchildren, my youngest grandchild is 16 and the oldest is 26, and they're busy. They're living their lives. So, you know, sometimes we get or we feel like we've gotten forgotten, right? And maybe some of us have been. And, you know, the best way to deal with it is we have to sit with our emotions. And that can be very, very painful. But, you know, I mean, yeah, we just do it, right? And other times there is things that we can do to combat loneliness. It's a good time for us to take advantage of solitude. Take advantage of this time to really look at yourself and, you know, reminisce and look at your life accomplishments and learn to appreciate that. You know, and then there's gratitude, to be very grateful for what you do have, right? And then you need to get out and you need to meet people. So, you know, you need to join things that will help cut down that loneliness. Facebook groups, all kinds of online groups as well. There's meetups. That is very, very good, by the way. So it is online. It's called Meetups. And if you have an interest in something, there is generally a group on Meetups close to you that will have that kind of meeting going on. And some of them are online and some of them are face-to-face. So check out Meetups and see if it's in your community and how you can get involved, okay? So you can get as involved as you want. So I think it's a great option. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. We have so much life experience. We've got stuff to share. And, you know, and if it's not your life experience you're talking about, it's what you're going through at the time. Like me, I'm retired. And so I have a YouTube channel on retiring and what I need to do and what we all need to do together. And I'm learning along with you. And it's so much fun. And it gives me purpose and it gives me something to do. Now, I do have my other channel with my tarot readings. And that is wonderful as well. But this is really personal to me. You know, this is really, you know, it's helping me. It's helping people like me. And I just love it. So yeah, so there's different ways that you can get involved in life. You need to make some friends. That's important, okay? You need people checking in on you. You need to check in on people. You know, if you live in an apartment building, maybe there's that 1 or 2 person that you might want to get to know better. You know, be friendly and you will be surprised at how people respond. So loneliness is a real thing. Maybe you've lost a partner and you're dealing with a lot of newness, you know, a new way of living, a whole new life. You know, maybe you've separated or divorced. There's so many things. You may have even moved. You may have decided that your income will not help you have a better life, and you decided to move somewhere it's cheaper to live. Yeah, so whether it's in the country or in a different country, there's lots of things that could happen, right? Maybe you're going to be traveling more. Maybe you want to look for a traveling companion. You know, all these things are important. There's online dating sites as well for people our age, if you're interested in doing that, right? And there's just the regular dating sites as well. So, and they include people our age. Just be careful, okay? I'll do a video on dating as a single senior in a bit, okay? But yeah, I just think that we need to just embrace this time in our life to try to make it as full and as busy and as rewarding as possible. Don't make commitments that you don't want to do. That is the biggest thing. Learn to say no. And the way I started doing that for myself was I started answering when people asked me to do things. Let me check my schedule and get back to you. And then it gave me a moment to breathe and gave me a moment to check and see if I really wanted to do that and if it fit for me, right? So there's many things that we can do to make our lives better and to get involved in life, but you have to do it or you can live a fuller life. So like I said, get involved, do something, volunteer, get out there, meet people in your community, get busy, okay? And I think that we can, as seniors, as elderly adventurers, I think we can have a really full, wonderful life. Another thing about being single is you don't have to answer to anybody. You can eat what you want, when you want. You don't have to do anybody else's laundry. You know, you just look after you. You decorate the way you want. It gives you so much independence and freedom. So just know that there are a lot of pluses of living on your own and living as a single, okay? And yeah, I'm not going to deny that loneliness is part of it. It can be. And it is for most of us. It creeps in every once in a while. But I really do believe that you can still have a loving and fulfilling good life. I can think about when I was younger and I had 4 kids and I had a boyfriend or a husband or whatever. And I was lonely sometimes, even with all the people around me. So it just kind of is part of life. You're never fulfilled all the time. Look at that 80-20 rule, right? So as far as a job goes, as far as living life goes, 80% of the time you're feeling fulfilled. The 20% of time, it's a little more difficult, right? But I think it's important that we look at that and that we're okay with that, So I want you to go out there and have a good life. And until next time, live fully, age gracefully, and love endlessly.